Welcome back everyone to another episode of Timberborn. I am Andreadev, and if you're new here and you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. It does help a lot. So in the previous episode we left things quite, I want to say okay. We didn't have massive disruption on anything, no major incident, which is great. Now we are finished our luxury lake view kind of things, combo apartment, and there is something that we need to add. At this stage, our beaver have no way to enjoy their life seaside. And by seaside, I mean like they have no mud butt, no Lido, which is something that we are gonna unlock straight away. And why I'm saying this? Well, the reason is I'm planning to add some Lido down here underneath the apartment. The reason is I think that it's good for the beavers to have everything nearby. And by nearby I mean like accessible, not super nearby. Now, how are we gonna do this? I am going to place some terrain block in front of this catwalk or platform, and once that is done, I think that I'm gonna explode this side and yeah, keep this as a ledge, these two, and we are gonna keep filling over and over with time all of this, because this is gonna be the front of our residential area. I'm planning on having everything kind of like facing the lake because it's just beautiful. It's like a beautiful area and I don't see why not we should not have this. So let's create a way for our beaver friends to reach this place. And I think that some stairs in here, they're gonna just do the trick like so. And let's plant or try and get some sort of way. Let's plan more than plant a way for our beaver to just hang out from there. Now, let's place a couple of Lido just to start. And I mean like, is he gonna ask me? Is he gonna ask two? Oh wait. Let's pause this for 1 second. I see already a problem. This Lido here, where is it? There we go. It's asking me just one. Maybe this is because it's not built yet. 1 second. Let's do things. Let's restart everything. Let's do things properly. So let's get. There we go. So this it's not gonna take. It's not gonna take in account just yet because we do not have this ground done. But let's try and get this pushed up in priority so it's out of the way and ready to go. And after that, we are gonna start and placing Lido down. Hopefully, it's not gonna stop us from placing everything down, unless I have to expand two row, which would be really annoying to detonate everything in here and later on find out that you actually want to have an extra row in front. So let's select the Lido. I don't see, I'm like, neither there. What is the problem? Why is he say this is not, because it's possible there, but not in here. I guess it's the terrain. I'll give it a moment, and once it's done, I'll make sure that, you know, everything gets the attention that it needs and deserve, and even for the spacing. But yeah, we are having quite a some struggle at the moment, and one of the reason is that everything that we were producing in here, which means planks, it's not being produced at the moment. And not only that, even everything that's like metal block and everything that it's extract is not being produced at the moment. Now, we do have some reserve of other things, but as you can see, that's not much. We don't have much scrape or threaded plank and whatnot. So we need to make sure that we got everything sorted out in a way that this area, if it stops, it doesn't completely stop the production in general. Now, we are not in a drought, which means that eventually this bad water source, it's start to produce. Now, we are happy with that, yes, kind of things, but is it the best approach? I don't know. Now, one thing that I can definitely do is that I can start and get something planted in here, because with this new apartment, which I'm gonna expand probably today, we will have a hard time catching up with the food very soon, because we're gonna try and double down on the amount of beavers that we have, and that's gonna be for sure a toll on our food amount and water. So that's something that we need to kind of like increase, but somewhat slow. I'm happy to see that our beaver are starting to use this rooftop terrace, which is great. It's another need that they're fulfilling, and that should bring a little bit of our average well-being up. Let's see, we don't have many lanterns, no roof, but it's coming. Things are slowly coming. Scarecrow, beaver statue, and bulletin points. Yeah, that's something that we need to do as well. Let's see. I mean, like, these are clearly too expensive, but Lido, another thing that's coming, hopefully. So mud pit, carousel, detailer as well. It's something that we could definitely do. Probably have it in this area. Behind the house, so that they can kind of like reach it very fast, and it's just behind the working place. Now, what are we gonna do today? Well, today it's not only cleaning day, but it's production day. We need to start and get things produced in a better fashion. Like at the moment, you see, we had a drought, and by the time this dam is gonna fill, and then this reservoir needs to fill, and then this is gonna go in, so it's requiring a lot of effort for what it matters. So what can we do to kind of like fix? Well, one solution would be, because we now have some type of water coming on this way, on this canal, we could probably dam this way in here and dig through the mountain to get this water on this side faster and level up the entirety of the mountain. Now, this sounds like too much explosive, too much time, too much everything, but if we kind of like level down to this level, for example, and you see that we chop down this part, this is gonna be reclaimed as a green area, and we can do other things there. What other things? I don't know just yet. At the moment, we got just so much to do and so much on our plate. Possibly, I can start planning the cleansing of this dam. And I think that it's safe to say that this is our no explosive area, so to speak, which is basically the border of the dam. In case we want to expand this current setup, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna remove this wood, and we're gonna build outside and probably extend this area in here, because at the moment we are not doing nothing with it, so we might as well use it for water storage. That leaves us with all of this part of the map that can be exploded, and we just need to go 2 down, which means that all of these, it's gonna reach the ground floor, and we're gonna be able to plant more wheat. More wheat means more resources, and more resources mean that we can safely increase our colony, so to speak. Now, at the moment, I did some sort of like thinking about it over time, and it goes like, okay, why do I need to have such a big canal in here now that I'm actually storing all the water that I need? So there is a high chance that all of these at some point, I don't know if I'm gonna do it just now, but it's gonna become terrain. All of it, it's gonna basically be terrain. We are going to get it filled, and we're gonna leave out 4 blocks, which is enough for us for all the water that we need to transport through this little hole in here. Obviously, we don't want to completely stop it, because, well, we have some type of industry on this side as well, but that's gonna come later. So let's make sure that now our Lido can be placed in the right position. I want to just have it down and make sure that, you know, everything it's I don't get it. Why is it not? Is this not a platform? Is this platform? Yeah, look, this platform is here, which means that you technically should be able to access it. Same for that one. It says the code that you cannot. Is it that it's the platform on top. So I'm thinking that this platform, it's not good for the Lido. This kind of like ruin my plans, sorta. Unless I create some overwater kind of systems, like so. Basically, because this is the border of this, and this is how much distance we are losing. We're losing 5 platform. I might be able to get the Lido there. Oh yeah, it's definitely working. Now let's try and get chugged at least like 3 Lido in, or 4. Just like the campfire. We got 4 campfire, so guess it's just fair that we have 4 Lido. Oh darn it, I missed a platform. Alright, not an issue. I mean, like, it is a little bit of an issue because we have super short in plank at the moment. We don't have much plank. Let's see, create this and sure that this is this way. And yeah, I think that I'm going to get these to be in lowest priority. This can absolutely wait. All of these, what is it? Lowest priority. Yeah, all of these can wait. We don't really need it. It's not mandatory. The bulletin point though, that's kind of like a high priority, I mean, like medium priority. And these 2 lamp as well. I really want them to be done because it's gonna greatly improve their well-being because they're gonna start to satisfy their need. Alright, with that planted, I'm gonna let them kind of like finish the entirety of the build. And what we really want to start to look into is the storage facility. The storage facility, it's gonna be such a complicated things to sort out for various reasons. One of the reason is that I really want to build this platform kind of like thinking forward on what's gonna be on top, but even on the front, which means that we might gonna have an extra overhang in here. And I would love to have all the storage of the food in here, but also the grill mist and the bakery and the grill. Those 2 things, I would really love to have them in front so that they're gonna be like bringing food straight away, or from the storage into the grill, or from the grill into the storage. So we're gonna increase the production of cooked potato, bread, and whatnot. Alright, with that being said, I'd let it run a little bit and we will see where we go with this production. I just realized that we got 40 unemployed beavers. So no, this is unacceptable. Let's get this priority and let's add some extra, I guess hauling post and builder's hut. It's like on the list. Well, that one is gonna need a little bit of platform slash terrain. Why not? And let's create a path to reach this one and a path to reach the other side. Perfect. Let's get all of these connected and let's give them super duper high priority because, well, we need building, we need things, the stuff needs to be done and finished. One thing that I noticed is that we do have quite a lot of logs in here. I wonder that maybe if I transport some log on this side directly, maybe like a normal storage, maybe not an underground. Like, I'm just gonna put these and mark as obtain, and we're gonna give them super high priority. So because these are being produced directly in here, are transported directly in here, they should be easier to access and our plank production should improve, I want to say, hopefully, finger crossed. But yeah, that starts to be like quite of an issue because it's kind of like holding us up, and I don't want to just build more lumber mill because it's not going to fix our problem. We're still going to have to transport all of it, all of the wood in the lumber mill. So I am very happy to see that these little beaver friends are slowly making their way out to this ruin so that we can kind of like collect everything. That's gonna greatly improve our production of metal just down the corner in here. To be fair, we are producing at 83%. I mean, like, maybe there is a way for us to have better power. I want to say that there is a chance that we're gonna have sometimes no electricity. I don't understand what is this, why this is happening. I feel like we are producing way more than whatever we are. Yeah, look, we are supplying 1300 and the demand at the moment is 400. I mean, like, this one has material. Ah, well, it's night. that will do it. That will do the trick, letting our beaver kind of like go for a sleep. And now that I think about it, should we start working with some bot? That's a tough question. Because if I am correct, we could potentially have some bot part produced in this area. I mean, like, we need to unlock them, or we need to unlock everything still. What do we have? So refinery 400 and bot factory it's 500 and then bot assembly. I think I should be able to unlock everything in here, and next one is gonna be the science. I don't really want to unlock science just yet because we're doing okay, but yeah, the observatory is so much more performing than the current one. And we are going to start, I mean, like, we're gonna need a lot of plank, metal and gears. No, we're not there yet. So I think I'm gonna unlock the observatory, like so. And where should we put it? I mean, like, I like this area. Maybe I am able to just dig a hole in here and let electricity pass. Oh, can I connect it there? Oh, but then they're not gonna have a way to reach it, or it's gonna be super far. Yep, that should make the trick, I guess. I guess. All right, so these two water pump are there, but not really producing because they're missing gears. So yeah, understandable. Let's see what we can improve in here. So wow, this is really not making any progress, because I think that all our beaver are just focusing on building this side in here. Where are all our beavers? One second, let me see what's the priority in here. Let's give this normal priority. Everything in here should have normal priority. Same for these, because otherwise we're not going to be able to do anything else. Well, I mean, like, this is like more log that should be able to be picked up, but we have no storage. I mean, like, we do have storage in here, but you guys have just decided that you don't want to build it. This is now super duper high priority. How hard is it gonna be to bring 6 log? How long is it gonna take our beaver friend to build this little storage? Which is medium storage, technically. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Oh, there you go. Well, that will do it. So both are marked to be prioritized by a hauler. This one will, like, still need a couple of hammer hit, but it should be almost done. But we will see. We will see. Let me see. 5 plank. We are doing so bad. Yeah, we need to increase our production. I think it's time for us to spend some time refining our production. And a massive point for us would be having this canal of water pouring down. And by pouring down, what I'm really mean is that having these watered down from this source, so having these pushed this way, creating maybe a canal, and then this canal is just gonna transport water in here. Well, that's complicated. That's another thing that need to be done, but it will have to wait, I guess, for now, unfortunately. I just realized that I got this bakery producing cattail crackers, but I mean, like, I don't see me producing cattail crackers anywhere. Is this one? Yeah, this is wheat, and this is wheat as well. So let's try and convert this wheat flour to cattail flour. Maybe that baker will be just like there, you know, producing stuff. I got a lot of beaver injury at the moment. I might have to increase a little bit these the medical bed. Yeah, it sounds like these are not enough. Are these, what's their popularity? Yeah, this teeth grindstone is not super popular. The shrine in here, the contemplation spot, well, these one definitely are popular. Let's give our beaver friends a little bit more of spiritual connections and place a few more of these contemplation spot, like so. These are very central, very easy to access, and yeah, at the moment I'm fine with that. I am just worried because we are producing basically no plank whatsoever, and it's quite annoying, to be fair, because we are very good with plank. What is that? What is taking all of our plank? I mean, like, I'm not building anything at the moment. Yeah, I'm not even building this overhang, so I don't really understand. Okay. Let's try and make sure that we are indeed... Yeah, look, log are here. These should have plenty, but they are 83%. I don't get it. Is it because I am moving electricity from one place to another? I mean, like, through these? Did we miss anything? Is this wrong? All of this sounds correct to me. I mean, like, I double check all of these connection. We are producing 1325. Ah, okay, our demand is 1600. All right. Let me slow down on extract, I think. I mean, I kind of none. Nor metal block, which I need for overhang and other things, you know. Let's give it a break to one machine. Kind of like slow down this production, because it sounds like we are short on plank and all our electricity is going somewhere else. Well, yeah, it's night again. Surprise! Okay, so I ended up deciding that I want this as a priority. And the reason for it is that we got tons of beaver which are doing nothing at the moment. Well, tons. 46, it's a tons if you think about it. But if you need to transport things, you're probably gonna need more haulers, and having these 4 haulers is gonna be already having 40 more haulers transporting goods, so that's gonna help us quite a bit. I am happy to say that we even start producing cattail crackers. You know, it's one of the reasons why I would love to have like a vertical storage, because you just glance at it and it tells you straight away what's missing and what's not. And it's a concept that's in my mind at the moment, but I've used it on another game played, and I found it absolutely great. And it's scalable because you always have like you can have like ladders going vertically, so you just place 2 ladder, another storage, and you got yourself a vertical storage, which is not infinite, but it can get very, very, very tall. So that kind of like works out. And let's give a little bit of leeway to these beaver friends in here to gather this ruin. And you know what, let's mark this down for removal. It sounds like we got a lot of trees that need to clear up, because we're gonna do eventually something in here. What it's that, I don't know just yet, but something gonna pop out on our radar. There we go. It's probably worth adding a couple of extra storage for scrap metal in here. You know, do something similar to the lumber yard, like so that our friends beaver that are gathering from here and from here, they don't have to cross the entire map to just deposit some scrap, which is great. Let's give a little bit of slight higher priority. Anyway, it's using log, so we're not even worried about it. As you can see right now, this is working somewhat of a full power. Very happy with that. Our plank number is still down. We got, well, 13 plank out of the 2000 storage that we have. But that's mean that things are being produced, and we cannot complain about it. This little condo is almost, well, I mean, like, almost is a big word. We are still having a lot that need to be produced. But it's a very great point. Almost all the houses have been produced except for this top layer in here, which it's probably gonna be the next let's try and give us a little bit slight priority to these, which obviously are gonna prioritize the overhang. Let me give super priority to one roof, which is this one, at least, so that the roof bonus will start and touch all our beaver, and the well-being is gonna increase, and hopefully we're gonna have a little bit more speed out of that. And bedtide approach, but yeah, that's old news. We are not even worried about it. Bed tide has become a friend because, well, bed tide means that we can gather more bed water, and more bed water means that we can definitely make more explosive. Oh wow, they are at a very good point in here. Should I detonate it? No, I'll wait until everything is done, everything is been placed. We probably will detonate even this top area and make it level with this part in here. But I don't know yet, we'll see. This is unreachable, isn't it? All of this construction are not reachable probably because I need to create a road that goes straight and arrive in here. Or I could, well, I mean, like, remove all this potato and have more water. I don't know yet. Something that we could be beneficial though is that is this cutted being gathered? I see that there is a lot of it, but we do not have much cattail flower. What's happening here? I mean, like, this is doing okay, but no power? This is not enough power? Ah, well, is it night, isn't it? Okay, I need to increase a little bit the working hour because otherwise this colony is never gonna arrive anywhere. Hey, what happened to my water? Oh wow, this is that's a problem. My water storage, it's down to his knee. I have 0 water left. This is unacceptable. Let's change this. Let's give this super high priority. So one thing that I have to make sure that I give as much employee as possible to all of these hauler, but put it on low priority so that they can kind of like be reallocated whenever we need them somewhere else. So because few more houses are coming, I know that this is like gonna be our source of employment very soon. This building is completely empty. It's fine. It's gonna tell us that we have some vacancy, but we have 26 child coming and 3 more lodge, I wanna say. Yeah, 2 more lodge coming. The rest is being built. So we should be just fine for now. I really like this little complex. It turns out quite decent actually. They are even starting to build the bulletin pole, which is gonna increase their aesthetic. I'm asking myself if I need to add some sort of storage for the lumber directly in here, because well, first thing first, we are producing it just in here, so it would be crazy to not have one close by, like this one for example. Let's try and give it super high priority. I know that we are short on gear and this is gonna be the next thing to tackle, but so far so good. We are producing extract at the moment. We have some, and that was plenty for us to kind of like cleanse this area. I have 2 more, but I don't think they're reachable. Yeah, they're too far, air quote, too far away. Let's see, they're gonna be very close in a second. And let's detonate this other side. Wonderful. We now have at least some space. Let's see, how can I think I need to delete a little bit of width in here and create the path, temporary path of course, like so that these 2 dynamite can be placed and built. But in the meantime, we can definitely start to plant more wheat in here. Beautiful, wonderful. I wonder if I should just leave this path in here for now so that I can later go straight and reach this other land in here. Or should just like, you know what? Because they are very soon they're gonna remove it. Let's get this row out. Let's get this exploded, this path here cleaned, because anyway those 2 are just planting stuff, and place some more wheat in this area here. Perfect. Now, once this is done, I'm gonna create a road, and obviously these are gonna be finally reachable, I guess. Let's try and get a road just in the middle. That should be plenty, hopefully. Can I have somebody in here, please? Give a little bit of priority to removing this wheat, and that should do the trick. Now our beaver, I can start to see that they start placing down materials. As you can see, they start to building this side of the terrain, which is perfect. I'll let it be, no touching, no, not even looking at it. For now, it's wonderful that they're already working on it. And I think it's safe to say that we are able to start unlocking some of these as well. So let's get this area with a couple of Lido at least unmarked, because they're gonna be able to build this rooftop very soon. And well, after that there is just the storage area that is gonna be the next project. I wonder if it's worth to start and producing more food. We are almost static at 8k of food, which is perfect, but should I get more things going? I feel like it would be wise to have at least probably more carrots. And carrots, I'm saying carrots because of the bot production and refinery and all the other things are probably gonna ask us carrots and potato. Like, I have a little bit of demand of that. Let's unpause these so we have a couple of more people. We have 4 workers that are, well, 4 vacancy at the moment. But that's not a problem, because they're gonna be filled very quick, very soon as our 31 children are gonna be born. Also, eventually we're gonna start to pause this building and build direct on this side. But yeah, that's something for probably the future me to worry about. Also, these are definitely reachable, so I don't know what is he complaining about. Oh yeah, well, they were before I kind of like murder all these, but that should not be a problem because we can reach them from here, which is perfect. As I was saying, this is probably gonna be our coastline. We're gonna have to fix all this bad water coming into this reservoir, because, well, we cannot let our beaver bathe in such a dirty water. So possibly we start to analyze this area in here and understand what we really want to do. I think that probably the safest option is to start build a pathway for us to let our beaver cross. And not only needs to be a path. So for now, I'm just gonna have, I need a bridge actually. How big is this bridge? No, I need a 6 bridge. Is it 6 is gonna reach? Yes, 6 is gonna reach. Well, we are unlocking the 6th bridge. So let's place this bridge in here, which it's gonna be acting as a dam builder as well. Basically, my idea is to dig a trench that let the bad water go out, and at the same time we could have somebody scavenging this place. A couple of beavers should do the trick, and what we really want to do is that we want to remove all these trees because they are very annoying and they are in our way. Our way of what, you may ask? Well, detonate all of this. I need probably at least 3, so 3 space like so, to create some sort of river, and this should allow us to get everything out of the map. So I don't really want to stop it because my idea would be to harness this bad water. Now I might have to remove some of these because I think in some places, like in here, maybe I'll leave this corner, same for these, but these are definitely too much. So I'll explode all of this area in here and let all the bad water flow out so that we can preserve our clean reservoir of water, which is gonna be filled with water coming from this source, which is gonna come from here, from this source in here. Something that will need to happen for that, it's us to completely block bad water coming from here. This should be pretty straightforward. We should basically have some overhang and some blockage that let only good water pass. So something like so, maybe not. All right, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. So having exactly the same problem as before, but having this covered and having only sluices that push out good water, like so. And all of these are just gonna be like, okay, don't close, but close only when the contamination is greater than 5%. Now, what's happening is that if I'm placing, well, definitely not dam, but levee on top of here and impermeable floor, this becomes an hermetic seal for the water, which means that only good water is gonna be able to be pushed out of it. So let's start and get a little road in here that's gonna connect probably what is gonna be our aqueduct base. I think that this lane in here could be a great starting point. Also, I don't really want to have this covered. I might have just an aqueduct that goes straight and a source of water to make all of this area green again. Maybe because this aqueduct is gonna be of 4 size, which means that it's gonna be 2 block of water depth, or not depth, but on the horizontal side. But we're gonna have just 2 size for the canal, which probably is gonna make these the best area for us to make it green. We could potentially lower it, so basically explode these 2 levels and get all of these as a plantation, but yeah, that sounds like a lot of explosive that we currently don't really have. So how's it going? This is going good. It's just missing gears, well, as expected. These wells not even being produced, this observatory, but yeah, to be expected also. Let's see, our house is going okay. We have everything under control, and yeah, we managed to recover a big chunk of terrain in here. And we are also increasing and expanding. It's gonna give us a little bit of boost on the wheat production. Not that we need it. We have a lot of green area. I could have planted wheat everywhere, but it's gonna become crucial later down the game, because we are gonna have to basically play Tetris with all the green space that we have. And yeah, it's gonna be fun, I promise. Let's see what we can do. I mean, like, this is not reachable. Why nobody's building it? Ah, it's missing the plank. All right, so let's give it a little bit of a boost, because we do have 4 plank to spare. I mean, kinda. And what about everything in here? We have just 1 last log that need to be built, but obviously they're gonna have to build the platform underneath it, so it's gonna require a little bit of more time. But we do have a roof, we do have the bulletin point, we do have the lantern. I don't feel that this is increased by a lot. I mean, like, +1, it's good, but is this gonna be twice as much as gonna be +2? And what about the roof? Roof is not enough. Basically, it's just gonna cover 87, 89. Because probably it's all the people that live in here. I might have to add and be a little bit cheeky and add a roof in here as well. Maybe just on the front, so that all the people that are coming to the house are kind of like heated by this roof, and that should increase a little bit our well-being. Now, we should really start to talk storage. And the reason why I think that we should start talk storage, it's because it's the time that we start to plan ahead what we want to remove in here. So I already know that all of this is gonna go once our storage is gone, and most of these, it's just gonna be transported up. Basically, it's gonna be all transported on top of this platform. Now, how much storage can we actually have in here? So if I give one lane for walking in the back and one lane in the front. Let's put this in pose just to make sure that nobody put any type of material on. Then what we are left with, it's gonna be an overhang like so. And if I place all of these and leave one plank, which is gonna be like the entrance kind of things, I can later place a stairs, and these stairs is gonna allow other beavers to go on top of it. Okay, I think that's exactly how are we gonna do this. So let me put in pause everything. Let me destroy this for now because it's just in the way of progress for now. And if I need to move my overhang in here. I mean, I can less because I might expand it left and right, so I can do something like, what is this, the ladder? Yeah, that kind of like works out okay, which is exactly what we're gonna do on this other side. We are gonna have ladders, at least 3, one at the end, one in the middle, and one in the, I mean, like, it's gonna be the center of everything, but it's gonna be in here. And that ladder is gonna be allowing us to go on top from this part in here. Actually, you know what, let's make it happen. I know it's gonna create a little bit of concern, but they're gonna be fine. Eventually they're gonna be fine. And create a path straight away. Perfect. Now all of this is somewhat connected. Now how many storage can we place? Perfect. It's 6 at the moment, which means that we're gonna be able to place 6 on this other side eventually. I don't even know if we need 6 in total, but I will let our beaver friend do their things and unpause these for the moment. And obviously we need to place all this other overhang eventually. Eventually, allegedly. Okay, storage is for now it's paused. This is going, and we start to discuss what we need to remove. I think that we did a lot for today's episode, and I'm very happy that we arrived to this point because I think that next episode is gonna be like start forgetting how to speak. But next episode is gonna be what's gonna decide how much storage we are planning to have, and hopefully we're gonna have enough for us to kind of like start a dig into this the bot technology, which, you know, it's on our map. It's happening because beavers are tired and they need to take more mud bath, they need to take more, you know, like rooftop hanging. Our luxury complex is super done. I am very happy on how this look like. I will expand it at some point, but for now I am happy how it is. I would love for them to create some sort of, you know, this outside part at some point. But that it's gonna be a wrap for today's episode. So thanks for joining me in our journey of engineering the mega colony in Timberborn. I hope you had as much fun watching as I did playing. Be sure to subscribe for more episodes, and do drop a comment below letting me know what you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, bye!